Konnichiwa, everybody. Hello. Happy Friday? Is it Friday? Yeah. Oh shit. Yes, it is. Happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna jump straight into it. Pew! Straight into the art room. Ta-da! Hello, Mr. Wacky. How's the arm? Oh, still fucking hurts. um, we're not gonna overdo it today. At least to the best of my abilities, because I have a convention to prepare for this morning. Or, well, technically in the next hour. So I have about 1 hour to prepare. Okay, why is this where I decided to zoom in? We have 1 hour to prepare for the convention that I have next winter. Yeah, right, gravitational pull. No, I was working on this spite print way a couple months ago, I think. But I definitely need to fix it up, and it's not finished. I still haven't finished it because there's still some rendering and stuff that I need to complete. This is a co-working Zatsu, so I am gonna be talking about art stuff, multiple things. It's all whatchamacallit. It's not just a drawing stream. I'm actually probably not gonna be drawing that much. I'm looking at my schedule real quick. Hopefully I get in, but the application does open in about an hour. I believe. I gotta double check my email because they did send me. Hopefully I get in because then it'll be my first convention back. Thank you for your interest. Required to contact us in writing every. Oh. Oh. Well. Oh, sorry. I was reading something. Whoops. Got sidetracked. Where am I looking? Ah, okay, so the application opens at noon, and then I have a list of stuff to prepare for. So what I'm probably gonna do is I don't have a checklist until I open my okay, let's see. Set a reminder for application time. I'm gonna launch some study game that I usually go to and default with, and have that playing in the background because at least it has whatchamacallit. what am I trying to think about? It has a checklist system. So I'm gonna turn that on. I don't know if I should do the lo-fi girl or the other cute one. Let's see. Bum 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 bum. Focus avatar. Let's do the. Okay, I'm gonna install this one, and then I'm gonna launch it, and I'm gonna switch to it on the screen so I can have that playing in the background because I won't really be drawing much because I'm still dealing with a flare up. I tried my best. Okay, I had a brace on. Right now I have my compression gloves. But it's still a little achy. Okay, so things to prepare. Have a link or PDF to your portfolio. So I need to also update my portfolio. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, no. I gotta update a lot. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this together. Let me launch. I think it should be done downloading now. I'm gonna launch this, make a checklist together. Updating stream? What? Oh wait, yeah. But unfortunately, since it does require me to input some personal information, I will not be putting up any of that. Okay. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna pause this. I'm going to probably, how can I stream what I'm doing? OBS virtual camera, Streamlabs virtual camera, OBS virtual camera, start streaming it. Okay, and then I think I just go to OBS and start the virtual camera. Ah! Oh, perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the game here. Capture specific window. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. Okay, and then I think that should do it. I got a lot going on, dear Lord. Alright, so I got myself drawing. I'm probably gonna turn off all the audio in the game, even if it's ambiance. Mostly because I just want it nice and quiet. Or I'll turn on the there we go. Turn off the timer, turn off the background music, increase the ambient sound, because at least that one. Hello? Oh. Alright. Okay. Now we can get started. Let me see. Put this up here. Just a nice vibing stream. I agree. Alright. Now we can start my to-do list. Clear completed. Okay, did that. I made breakfast. So that's already cleared. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Cha-chang! I'll put it right over here. And then, so I'm still going to be talking. The only difference with this one is I just have a checklist up here, but I'll still be talking to you guys. Check application. Update portfolio. Sort samples. And then submit apps. And then I'll put myself a timer. Countdown. Count up? No. Do we have another countdown? Get ready. Let's do 60 minutes. Because that's when the application's gonna open. Oh shit. Okay, maybe not 60 minutes. Let's do 45 minutes of work. And then, there we go. So once that timer goes off, I'll have a bit of time, okay, a bit of time to get to the website and check the application time. Yes, I do, because there are times where I forget to eat breakfast. Okay, so now I get to have this on my screen. The one thing that you guys aren't really going to see. Oh no, I actually don't have ADHD, but yeah, I totally get what you mean. My housemate has ADHD, so it's an interesting experience to see firsthand. But I hyper focus, or not hyper focus, when I get too into an art project or just art in general, or even sometimes streaming, I end up forgetting that I'm supposed to do things. Like I have a bowl of oatmeal right in front of me, cooling down and ready to eat. All right, so it looks like I gotta update my convention portfolio. That one's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna switch out of my lo-fi playlist to my art playlist, just so that way it's a little bit more awake and engaging. Because I need to be awake. Actually, I wonder if I can share this with you guys. Um, bum 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 bum. Not YouTube. All right, let me see. So all products. Okay, so if I stick within this page, I think. Oh. Okay. Let me edit something real quick. Okay, good. Um. All right, now we can go to my portfolio. Haha. All right. So now at least that part I can show with you guys. Let's see. Ah, yay! All right. So I'm able to show this to you guys. Which is my portfolio. So I got a lot of stuff to fix. Alright, product design. I'm gonna update. Also, feel free to ask any art related questions if you guys have anything. I'm not revealing that yet, not until I actually get in. So that you guys will have to wait. Because, of course, it has to be like safety. How to draw? Uh, Honestly, my advice with that one is literally just to draw. Get some reference, get a pen and paper, and draw what you see. Because that's pretty much how I taught myself. Yes, I went to art school, but ultimately, a lot of the stuff that I did, I had to do on my own. Like, if I could, let me see if I can get a. Oh, whoops! Oops. Don't worry about that. You saw nothing. That was just my Google Chrome wallpaper. Nothing to see here. Let's see if I can show you guys like my earliest drawings. Like I had some pretty interesting drawings. And the first time I really started drawing, I already graduated high school. Like, ugh. Boop. I wasn't looking to it again. Oh, that sucks. So, one of the things I had was this is like one of my oldest drawings, and it's supposed to be Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. See, this is 2014 when I started actually like really drawing. This is my work. This is where I started, where it all began. Yeah, like this is where it began, guys. And then now we saw, like where I'm at with art now. I think I'm going to upload my portfolio work or like my recent commissions into my portfolio work too. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, it my work definitely has changed a lot over the years, but that's usually my recommendation to people. They're like, "Hey, how do you draw?" You just do it. You'll take some classes, learn anatomy over time, but if you want to get started, you literally just have to fucking do it. There's nothing like magic to it. It's literally just discipline, repetition, and knowledge. Because even I'm still learning. Like, my art now is not where I want it to be. Um, but at least I could, like, confidently say that. Hell yeah! I'm always and forever a Garrus Vakarian girly. Without a fucking doubt. Yeah, that applies to a lot, to be honest. Language, um, literally just a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna minimize this. Well, since I'm doing multiple things now, I guess I don't need to put my study game app thingy. Can I do a timer on here? Time. No. It's okay, we'll just have it. So now I need my other template. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Whoops. Bum 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 bum. Oh. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna just turn off the game thing, since now I'm able to actually do stuff. Sorry. This is like the first time I've done like a co-working one where I actually talk. I usually just let that other game run while I'm studying. So now I'm gonna close it. How do I close this other screen? Here we go. Talizora, my beloved. I mean, she's a great choice too. Okay. So I'm gonna need. Yeah, I have a lot of new products I need to make too. But the thing about me, I have like the worst habit of not getting anything done unless there's like impending doom pressure. And I've had that all my life. Like getting schoolwork done, getting any art projects in for university. It's like I need impending doom pressure to get shit done. And it's so bad. It's like one of those, oh, I have all the time in the world to get stuff done. But what am I going to do? Wait so I can panic. So it's like, that's bad. Oh, which one is this one? Oh, it's my templates. Ooh, I need to change my colors though. Um, let's remove this. I don't like that color anymore. Okay, I'm gonna update my showcase graphic colors. Okay, where's the grid? Shit. Where's the grid coming from? Oh no, it's the grid mode. Okay, shit. Okay, whoo. I mean, most of my greatest, like, I was an average, like, A student in English and writing. Um, and most of my best work came in from, like, me being in the library for, like, the last 30 minutes before it's due. Oh, yeah, thank you for liking. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so don't be like me. Be smarter. Be smarter. Yeah, don't pull a himari. Be better. Cause I like to procrastinate a lot, and that's so bad. It's an like a lot of my best works though came from procrastination, which is so fucking bad. Like a lot of my like really good merch came from procrastination. Uh, what else? Yeah. No, it's not that tall of a bar. I mean, it's a pretty short bar in general. Um, but yeah, no, like I procrastinate a little too much until it's too late, and then I'm fucked. All right. I hope I get in. It's been a while since I attended this convention. You know, the only thing that sucks is like I had to pause it because I didn't have the financial means to um, make new merch or even really attend. The last con I think I did was actually this year, though. I think, I think, yeah, yeah. I shared it with a friend. Um, because financial capabilities to do the convention stuff, right? But doing any con solo is a bit on the tougher end. I know my friend is probably applying, so if she gets in, or no, if I get in and she doesn't get in, I'm probably just gonna be like, "Hey, you want to be roomies again? Please, I need the extra help." Um, you're very hard on yourself. This isn't a therapy session. Excuse you. No, just kidding. We don't talk about it. Um, but yeah. How do I turn off this grid? I know it's in here and I know I need it. I really want to eat, but my food is still really hot too. Ooh, excuse me. Is that a Yoru? Yoru? I heard. Bro, I just changed your litter. Did you just take a shit? Oh, oh God. Oh, oh God. My nose. Mm. Anywho. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, I'm just gonna do like a simple pattern back here. Oh my god, Yoru. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. They recommend, feed your cats pate. Of course, I always do. I mean, it has a little bit of uh dry food too, but I usually like soak the fuck out of it so that way it's not like actual like dry kibble. It's soaked kibble. But God, those pate make their shit smell so bad. Moist kibble. Yep. Close to moist critical, but it's okay. Alright. Alright, so now we'll do something simple like that. Okay. Now how does the buttons... Okay, so we need to change the colors of that too. Change the color of the stickers. Okay. I think I need to do like a whatchamacallit, spring cleaning of all of my business shit too. Oh crap. I did not mean to do that. Nope, that did not mean to be merged and saved. There we go. Yeah, right, moist cubicle. Alright. Now we have this formatted. Okay, how does it look on my website? Oh, I did the mock-ups. Oh shit. I gotta do the mock-ups? Fuck. I don't think I have the mock-up base anymore. How? Okay, I'll have to figure that out. Let's see. I think it might be under here. Nope. That's the group mock-up photo. Great, I might have to make one from scratch. Ay, 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 why am I like this? Oh, wait, there it is. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna take this one. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Actually, no. Turn that off. Oh, so it's just the keyring. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. So I'll leave that open. I'm gonna try to see if I can remember how to do this too. Oh wait! Yay! Okay, I can turn that off. So there's that keyring. What I'm probably gonna do then is backdrop, do an invert select. Gotta remember to check the time every now and then. Okay, select, invert select. I'll have to do this pretty quick and dirty. Okay, maybe one more. Filter. How did I do this? Oh my god. Okay, I think I did a fill layer. And then... Oh, I know how I did it. Ah, got it. I know how I did this. Invert select 20. Oh, shit. Select expand. Another 20. And then I do the fill. And then I do invert select again, but just for the original size. Select, invert selected area, go to here, and then clear. Clear it. Ah ha ha! That's how I did it. Okay, good. Maybe a little too thib. Ah, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna need to change that mock-up to a different color. Eris. What's up, dude? Mamas! God, my voice is a little too raspy today. Eeh. Eddybug! Leave it! And someone's pissing her off. Okay. And then, very carefully... Alright, that'll have to do for now. Eris, come on, dude. Leave it alone. Can you guys hear the music okay? Hello? There we go. I was like, hello, why didn't it save? It did. Alright, so now we have the new mock-up, which is going to be just right here. I think having just at least a one updated mock-up wouldn't hurt. Maybe just leave it like that. Okay, I can take that. I'll do a cleaner one later. Alright, so now we have that one complete. Okay, and then this one we can save and merge. Alright, and then file, export, and then I should have alright, and then we can do one for this one too. Actually, no, it's okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hello, Clip Studio, where'd you go? Alright, now we can go back to this one, and I can add... Is it this button? Ah, no. Oh, upload. New artwork. Ah. So now we can do this one and this one. And we can title this one LV3X Oblivion sample. And then we can call this one keychain mock up. Eh? Why did that? Hello? Keychain mock up. What the fuck? Did it bug? Hang on, reload. Excuse you. That's rude. Upgrade your account to upload images in 4K and videos in 4K. No, you can suck my... Final illustration. And then I can upload one more. Damn, I feel like the website has kind of downgraded. That's probably like the slowest I've seen it edit anything or upload anything. Alright, let's upload that, update the crop. You know what? To be honest, I'm not surprised because, you know, I use ArtStation for portfolio work. But I feel like their quality could have tanked because they're majority like accepting AI shit now too, which I think is so disappointing. VTuber fan art illustration. Okay. Digital 2D. Software used is Procreate. Clip Studio for final rendering. Product design. No AI. Go fuck yourself. Anime. Does it have product design? Ah, industrial and product design. Oh, really? They merged them? Okay. Let's do not really graphic design. Alright, and published. Oh, not published. Hello? Save. Oh. LV3 and keychain. Mock. Published. Yay! Okay, good. So we have one updated. Nice. And then, was I not able to add that to a category? What the hell? Edit post. Ah, ooh, there we go. Save. Okay. So now that's upgraded to product. Okay, I'm gonna minimize this real quick, just so I can cover the con info. If you plan to have a table partner, make sure they also apply. Huh. Interesting. All right. Now it says. What else do I need? Hello? Okay. Link to your portfolio and or 2 to 3 images of your work. That's fine. Have an image of your booth if you haven't. Oh, so they're really going towards the traditional route. Okay. Oh, good. Booth price is still the same. Yes. All right. So it looks like I do need to update this other one. Let me see. Convention. Okay, I need to update 2 to 3 convention portfolio. Okay. 2 to 3 samples of your work. Okay. Let me edit this project. Okay. 2 to 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Example 1. Illustration example 2. Example 3. Acrylic designs. Am I gonna have to? Okay. I wonder if it's a drop. If it's a file. Shit. I need to take that into account too. It might just be a file upload. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta get a booth photo. I'm gonna have to dig. Because it's just been so long since I did a con. I don't think I have any updated booth layouts. Oh, and that crashed. Bump. Unless it's an Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to okay, so I think I have my prints ready. I just need to okay. So I think with my prints, I'm gonna go with, even if the Spite one isn't completely finished, I might add this one, but there's so much I want to revise with this print. So I might actually go with, so they said 2 or 3 sample of work. I might do this one. I really enjoyed this one. I might do that one. I think I might go with this one. I love this one. I'm definitely gonna make a print of this one. And where's the other print that I did? Did I never save it? Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna order a print of this drawing. Okay, I might not have saved it. Okay, I'm gonna actually print this one then. So this one, and that one. Okay, flatten image. Alright, so I'm gonna export this one. My Luna print. I don't think I've printed a full size one of this one yet. Maybe. This was so fun to draw. This is probably like one of the only times I actually have drawn like a furry character. I'm actually pretty proud of this one. But I'll definitely be doing more. I definitely want a print of this one. And then my Alistair one. I still need to print this one. I'm gonna finish and fix up my Spite one. And then I think I'm gonna do an Iron Mouse one. And probably a updated Shy Lily one. I think that would be fun. Alright, we have about 45. Sorry, not 45. We have about like 10 minutes before I have to wait at the application site. I mean, I do have an Epic, but do I use Epic Games? No. Okay, dot shop. But I'll be down to pick up anything on there. Okay, do I have any better booth photos? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to get them from my phone. Okay, so it's gonna need things to prepare: PDF, a link or PDF to your portfolio, and 2 or 3 images. Okay, so I got that one. And an image of your booth. Okay, I'm gonna need to grab one of those. Go back to the ArtStation site. Hang on, I know I froze. Alright. Amnesia the Bunker is free next week. Ooh, okay, I might check that out. Hang on, I need to pull an image from my archives. Yeah, I had to take down a lot of my images because I didn't get to censor faces, and that I'm censoring faces now. Okay, where is my booth? I need a cuter photo of my booth. There's a picture of me dabbing in front of my booth. Will that work? I'll hold on to it, maybe. It's not a very clean photo of my booth, though. Okay, no. Okay, that one's a pretty decent one, but I'm pretty sure I had a better booth. Oh, the one from Fanime is definitely like one of my more favorite booth setups. Smaller than I'm used to, but super pretty. Okay, I might go with that one. Okay, so I'm not gonna use this other one because I haven't censored it yet. Boink. But it's definitely one of my favorite booth setups. Okay, this one's delete. I like the one where I'm dabbing in front of my booth. I'm gonna download that just to download it. Yeah, I think I was assisting my friend as a booth babe. And I took a photo when I was dabbing in front of my booth. Or not my booth, but like their booth. I'm like, oh, okay. Don't know why. But I think it's one of those just for the hell of it. Alright, I need to send this over to myself. And then I'm going to update my link. Alright, 2025 convention portfolio is going to be updated. I'm going to get this booth photo. Oh, yep. Alright, 15 minutes until applications. Dude, the site is probably going to crash. Okay, so they didn't really request anything different in terms of like diversity in merch. So I have 2 prints and my keychains. Let's see if I can upload this one. Maybe I'll change it up a little bit. Okay, and then I'll switch back to showing you guys what I'm doing after I pull the booth image. Yeah! Am I stressed? A little bit. A little bit. Ugh. Excuse me. The timer is at 15 minutes, but I'm probably gonna be like 10 minutes early, refreshing. Alright. So we got my Hey, Eris, what you doing? Stop. I still haven't eaten. The bowl is still too warm. Okay, so now we got this one, illustration sample. Let's do illustration sample 1. I want something that's cute and simple. And then we have my booth sample. Alright, now that is saved. Usually there's a more detailed application for places like Fanime, Anime Expo, everything that's like West Coast. I haven't done any out of country. I haven't done any out of country cons. I haven't done any out of state one except for like Vegas, I think. I think Vegas was probably like one of the only other cons that I did outside. And I think that's it. Sample 1. Published to social media. Saved. View on community. Okay, so now we have this link, this link. Alright. I gotta make sure if I did. Alright, now we pretty much just wait. Oh, I gotta delete that. Yeesh. Okay, everybody, now we wait. Ugh. Okie dokie, now everything is good to go. I have the link ready. Now we have 10 minutes. Ugh! Okay, beautiful profile, convention. Alright. Okay. 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 Alright, we're good. Spam that F5, right? Yeah, so I have a couple of ideas of like what prints I want to work on next. Alright. There's a click on this link. Okay, I have the link. Apply here. Application time opens today at noon. Okay, 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. Like I'm saying, I definitely am looking forward to doing more art-related stream stuff. However, I definitely need to create some sort of alert for like breaks, because my current flare-up is definitely because I didn't take my breaks properly. So, definitely gotta ease up a little bit on that department too. Like I said, sometimes it really does suck having to navigate a disability. Like, oh my god, dude, flare-ups hurt like hell. Okay. Refreshing. Refreshing. Okay, I'm gonna double check. I always get anxious about stuff like this. Okay, double checking. I have the link to my portfolio. 2 to 3 images of my work. Yes. Image of your booth. I have that. Okay. Oh, they shrank down to size. Oh, wow. They changed it. Oh my god. So if I want an 8x8 space with a 2x6 foot table, I might just go with standard. I'll probably do like a premium booth when I'm like back on track with doing conventions again. I'm excited. Oh god. And I think I'm also definitely planning on like a Kickstarter of some sort for some of the new merch I'm designing. Because I think right now I'm also in the middle of planning some Uma Musume stuff. And then I also need to do some Nikkei stuff. Speaking of Nikkei, maybe we could check that update out. I wasn't really going to play the Resident Evil update. I don't really care for it because I don't really care for Resident Evil. Like, it's not something like I lose sleep over or like a diehard fan. If anything, I'm actually traumatized by Resident Evil because when I was like 4 or 5, ow. When I was 4 or 5, one of my cousins was playing that in the living room, and I actually walked out into the living room and got scared. And I'm like, okay, I think I told you guys a story, but like, I got traumatized by zombies. Zombies are like my biggest non cup of tea. I remember I even went to like a Universal Studios walkthrough with that former friend that I told you guys about. I was terrified, okay? Like, I was clinging onto their backpack and screaming, and it was literally just like not even a 15-minute walkthrough. And it's just one of those like horror walkthroughs where things like jump at you and all that stuff. Or like it's literally just like a shot of like air. And I'd be crying. I'm like, no! Ugh, yeah. So I probably won't be on for too long also, aside from just doing this little bit of co-working, because I when it's my fingers start to get tingly, like at the tips of my fingers, is usually when I know my flare up is like going, hey, you are literally 1 or 2 work sessions away from having a longer flare up. So I'm like, okay, I should probably chill the fuck out. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at myself. Like, ugh. There have been 0 zombies from what I've seen, but in case I forgot. Ah! No, I forgot Nikkei was a thing too because I've been obsessing with Uma Musume. Kuh. Oh no! Oh, they can't give you a stern talking to. That's not fair. That's just how some people react. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't do those back when I was still doing taekwondo, or else that would have been a very bad roundhouse kick to a scare actor. Just get kicked in the head or something by a short ass Asian chick that you just scared. Ah, okay. I can probably check that one out. But yeah, I have to take it a little bit easy. Maybe we can check Nikkei out or something. Because at least with Nikkei, there's auto battle, and I don't really have to do much clicking. Maybe after I submit my application, I'll go look for one of my other wrist braces. Oh no! Really? Okay. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Ah! Oh Lord, there's 4 minutes left. I hope I get in. But if I don't get in, that's okay. That means, it wasn't meant to be, and I can just hold it off until the next event. Hopefully I have a job by then. Or this streaming stuff takes off a little bit more, and I can actually afford to do cons again. Because the nice thing is, I do make a lot at conventions. I'm happy. I am proud I'm able to say that. From like someone who did everything on her own. Aside from getting feedback from friends doing like the design aspect, like I'm pretty fucking proud how much I can make at a con. Like the most I've made was like a good amount. Like if I could do that consistently, holy shit, I could do that freelancing art stuff forever. Like I love art, as much as I love streaming. So I'm trying to find like a happy balance between being a VTuber and being an artist. And that's why I want to do more art stuff. And now I'm just babbling because I'm super anxious at the timer. 3 minutes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Shift Up's minigames are so fucking fun. I think the one with The one with was it Rapunzel? No, not Rapunzel. Cinderella. The little the defense tower one was probably one of my favorite games. The one with Little Mermaid. That one was so fucking fun. Also, I'm trying to move to the side and eat. Because now my oatmeal's a little cold. I mean, it's still warm, but like, it's not as warm as it should be. Oh my god, what, they opened it 2 minutes early? What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god, 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 oh god. Please select what the following spaces you'd like to be considered, if any or all that apply to you. I'll just do the deluxe. I'm not gonna do a premium. Returning artists that have table attack anime, returning artists will be evaluated separately. If you do not get selected for Artist Alley through the initial jury, would you like to be part of our private wait list? I need to be a month of. Did you apply to SEC Anime Summer? Did you apply? No. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, next. Shut up. Business name. Matsumari. Formerly legal name. Hang on. If you are selected and notified via email, you are a primary artist responsible. Yes. Your answer. If you are also... If your helper is not a second selling artist... What's this one? You're responsible. If your table partner does not meet the criteria, please provide their legal name. I'm probably not going to be partnering with anyone. I don't know their legal name. Social media, website, if not, shit. Oh my god, sorry. I'm panicking. Just a little bit. Okay. Preferred method of contact, email. I can't read chat right now. Hang on. I really gotta do this. Would you prefer a corner space? Yeah. Why not? Are there any artists you prefer to sit next to? Are there any artists you prefer not to sit next to? I don't care. Type of artist, digital artist. Please select one that describes you. Fuck. What type of merchandise do you sell? Shit. Yeah, they're asking for my table partner's full legal name. I don't know their full legal name. I don't even know their last name. This is cruel. Original. Prints and handmade accessories created by myself. If you have a portfolio website, please link it below. I do. Beep. This is not required, but strongly encouraged to help. Please provide 2 or 3 images or any PDF files like a portfolio. Oh my god. Why is this the upload method? What? Oh my goodness. Will you be requiring electricity for your table at the show? No, I got batteries. Oh, that's one thing I should put on my... Okay, sorry. Sorry, a lot of talking to myself. New OC for you. What is? Eh? Will you be requiring electricity for your table at the show? No. If you'd like to share any previous convention upload, yeah, I will. But oh my god, that upload system is. Can I rename that real quick? Shit. Booth sample. Okay. Oh god. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. Da 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 da. I get that. Click that. Nope, nope. Yes, no, no, yes, no. If you have any additional notes or information you'd like to add to your application, no, if you have any medical AD and appliances, applying under a rebranded name. Okay, and oh shit, excuse me. Yes, I've read and agreed to the rules. Next, come on, come on, come on. Please remember, please be awaiting your final confirmation screen before clicking away. Afterwards, your application, blah 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 blah. You will not. If you are not selected, you will not receive an email. Okay. Okay, I gotta wait. Bum 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 bum. Oh god, it's not Oh my god, it's stuck on the loading screen, guys. Fuck. 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 It looks oddly like you what? Hang on. Oh my god, it's not loading! And submitted. Okay, okay. Success. Victory! Oh, I was applying for a convention. Sorry. Yeah, I was doing my convention application. And yeah, submitted. It felt every time, honestly, every time I do a convention application, it feels like I'm submitting an assignment for university again. That shit, no, the most stressful thing isn't even submitting like stuff. It's when you're applying for classes. That is probably like one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my life. It's a war zone. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to work on finishing this Spite fan art. Hang on, I'm curious. Up. Catching up on chat. Blue-haired fox girl oddly looks like you structured. Huh? Why is the RE crossover minigame so addicting? Because of the inventory management. We are hoarders by nature. Ah! It's a hoarding? Ooh, you can hoard stuff? Hang on. You have piqued my interest. I kind of want to... Let me see if I could download it real quick. Coohoo. But we have succeeded in applying for the con. Now I'm like... My brain is kind of... right now. Where is... Do I not have Nikkei on my desktop right now? Weird. But then again, sometimes stuff doesn't show up on my desktop, even if I have it downloaded. I didn't know you had a belly button ring. This is not me! Hang on, no, I'm double checking because sometimes my PC doesn't show everything on my screen. Hang on. Oh. I guess I don't have Nikke installed right now. Oopsies. Okay, we'll have to probably save that for next time. I'm not a betrayer. It's just horse girls are cuter. I totally pronounced that L with an R, didn't I? Oh my gosh. I didn't even say girls. I just said girls. Criminal. Criminal. Absolutely criminal. Alright. Now that that stressor is over, I can, what else am I doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. My brain. It's like post-nut clarity. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I just wanted to say something sus just for the hell of it. Don't forget my government mandated arm stretch. You're right. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Hang on. I was gonna get my hang on. I was gonna look for my arm brace, wrist brace, forearm brace. One of those. I have too many braces. Lentils from Walmart are ass. Are you fine? You just have them. They are fine. You just leave them soaking. Okay? I found my wrist. Ah. My thumb brace. There we go. Eesh. Alright. Nice and secure. Alright, gamers. What should we do? I don't even know what I want to do now. My brain is just like kaput from do you want to save it? No. Alright. I'm going to switch to the chat room until I can figure out what I want to do next. Oh, yay. Okay. Just yap until you can think again. Yeah, that's valid. Because it would take a little too long to try to download everything at Nikke right now. Bom, 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 bom. Oh, I figured out the mushroom thing from No, I'm Not a Human. So that was cool. I actually got it. Ooh, we can play Cult of the Lamb again. There's that. There is Water Park Simulator. There is Zenless. There's Uma Musume. Have I ever played Oxenfree? No, but I've seen it. Bum 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 bum. Cause I think that's on Game Pass. Dude, the price hike on Xbox Game Pass is so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Have you ever played? Oh wait, let me see if it's on Game Pass. I could have sworn it was. All games. I have all of the Ori games. Overthrown. Oh, I guess it's not on Game Pass anymore. Whap. What can we do? My brain is kind of blah right now. I don't know. I think maybe I'll just probably continue like a co-working stream. Only because I should probably be prioritizing it, you know? I still have like a shop thing I need to do. I'm working towards doing like a little shop thing. Perfect time for League of Legends. No, I don't have it downloaded. If that was the case, I would have just been doing ARAM. And I don't mind running ARAMs. But I haven't done it in a hot minute. Let's see. I did inventory. I'm done inventory, so I don't think I need to do anything new inventory-wise. You know what? While we're sitting here, I'm actually gonna check if my shop site is updated. Because if that's the case, I might just open my shop. An impromptu shop update. ARAM has been getting toxic. Really? Oh wait, no, I know what to do. Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea of what we can do. But you just gotta give me a second to set up. That's weird. Since when does ARAM get toxic? People usually just do ARAM for just, you know, fucking around. The fuck? That's just wrong. You guys are just gonna have to hear me rummage. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Literally got death threats mid-game because I'm bad at Darius. Really? See, that is what you call, they need to touch grass. Person got reported by everyone banned last time I checked. Oh, that's good, but holy shit. Okay. Alright, so I have that set up. I got my webcam. I'm probably gonna do some sculpting. A little bit of sculpting does not hurt my hands, thankfully. As long as I don't, like, overdo it. Bum, 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 bum. What else do I need? Oh, shit, I need pants. Hang on. Wait, can't forget pants. And it's not because I'm pantsless. I do have shorts on, but the shorts are a little too short. And I don't think I need to jump scare people with my thighs again like last time I did a webcam stream. But it's also a little too warm for pants. God damn it. They are short on... Huh? Shut the fuck out. My knee. Shut the fuck up. Ow. Oh. Okay. I'm preparing stuff. Just kidding. Never mind. I can't even do it because I ran out of air dry clay. I totally forgot. Well, this was a bit of a flop. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Quick, somebody else think of something. I had most of my focus literally just went through applying. What do you mean the panic was quite entertaining? Wow, I appreciate it. Fuck it. Okay, no, we're just gonna sit here. You can big boy. You could react. You could do react to game trailers or something. Ooh. Or we could do the Reddit 50-50. Ooh, we could do the Reddit 50-50. Let me see. No, I'm not in the mood to play Mabinogi right now. Reddit 50-50. Is it Reddit 50-50? Reddit 50-50. Oh god. Cool Neo Metal Sonic. A painted pile of shit. Oh, this would be dangerous. Heavily decomposed body found in the woods. Good lord. Oh! Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll... Ooh. Okay. Maybe we can do this, except I click them off in case it's a... If it's something that's good, I'll bring it into the screen. If it's something that's bad, I'll see it on my side. What do you think? Here, let me change this from the co-working. I think it's still kind of like a Zatsu in a way. We're literally just talking about whatever. Alright. Let me change. That, was previously... It was not rerun. Hello. Here, let me change this to just chatting. let's do that to yapping and reacting to Reddit. Beep beep. Alright. Well, let's just hang out for the rest of the stream then. We're yapping and reacting to stuff on Reddit. Like the Reddit 50/50, because why the fuck not? Alright, I'm gonna bring up the screen. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, where's my window capture? Window capture. Okay, let's do Reddit. Is it called, dumb question, is it called Reddit because it's kind of like read it? Oh. Read it or read it? Oh, is it? Hang on. Yeah, is it called Reddit as in like, oh, because you read it? Very interesting. Okay. So here's how we're gonna play this game. Would you like to play a game? I'm gonna hide it. And then if it's something that's too dark, of course, I'm not gonna show it. I am gonna read it, but I won't click on it on stream. Okay, hang on. Let me. Sorry, I'm readjusting my. At least with this way, I can still hang out with you guys while resting my wristicles. Alright. Okay, so is it the. Should we go by like the best or the most recent? Probably the best, right? Alright. Goomba from 1993 Super Mario's, which is a really bad movie apparently. Or a disfigured person. Burn victim's face, right? So they say. Hang on. Let's play this with lo-fi. Alright. Will this still show if I do it this way? Okay. Ta-cha! Ugh. It's not a burned victim's face. It's whatever this is. This looks like just some. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like those reptilians from fucking Goosebumps. You know? Interesting. I already clicked on this one. This one's Sonic. That one's pretty cool. OG Mario Bro movie. Oh god. Sorry, I had to move my microphone. I don't even want to know what that is. Let's do this one. Okay. Next, we have moss-covered log in the forest or a heavily okay, I'm not gonna click that. Pastry with jam. Oh, I saw this one on accident. The deep wound leg. Face of a dead. Oh god. Hot dog on a grill. What is people with their obsession on like corpses and stuff, huh? Alright, I'm gonna hide this. Beep. And I'm going to check it. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it is the burn victim face. Interesting. Huh. Alright. A delicious spread of sausages or intestinal contents displayed post-autopsy. Wow. Interesting. You know, I'm not even. Oh, that's a nice sausage. Delicious spread of sausages. I wouldn't say that's delicious. Interesting. Not safe for life. there was a era where they were making movies about video games, and for the most part, they were all bad. I don't doubt that. Okay, next. Cool tattoo on an arm or graphic surgery to remove. I see a little red splotch, and I'm not gonna click that. A perfect and beautiful plate of pasta, or aftermath of a Jesus Christ. No. Ay. Hanging foot from leg from a rock climbing accident, or blue roses. I will deduce that this might be the leg because, context clues, if it was a blue rose, it would probably be more than just this. This is too fleshy. You can't even see my cursor. But around here, too fleshy. Can I capture cursor? Hello? Okay, still not gonna capture cursor. Whatever. So, I'm kind of curious. Hanging off leg. Oh yeah, I was right. Wow! Okay. Ooh, a kitchen mishap or a very rare type of teratoma tumor that grew teeth and hair. Dude, teratoma tumors are very creepy. Like, the fact that can be developed in the human body is actually very wild. Oh. That is a sad kitchen mishap. Holy shit. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one. I don't really want to see any dead bodies. You know, maybe this is part of like spoopy, spoop month, right? Spooptober. I definitely will need to add like some spoopy games to play too. Kind of like I might bring back Dead Space also. Because I haven't finished it, but it was also super fun to play. Alright, this one is an overcooked pastry or section of the arm retrieved after a motorcycle wreck. Oh, I kind of want to see that. Only because I have a morbid fascination. You know? Oh yeah, if you guys haven't spread the word yet, I am one more commission review and $30 away from getting verified or qualifying to get verified on VGen. So if you guys haven't done so, please feel free to take a look at that if it piques your interest. Unfortunately, I do have like a 30-day window to get all of that and then apply, but hopefully we can get that this month. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's an arm of a. This is definitely a pastry, right? There's no way that does not look like. That's pastry. An overcooked pastry. Yo, blue lobster or balls affected by frostbite. Huh? Copy current address. Let me check. I know VGen was having issues. VGen. Nope, it should be working. VGen Matsumari. Hello? VGen. Huh. Internal service what? Huh. Hang on. Let me try fixing that real quick. That's weird. When I typed it as is, it did work. Let's see. Streaming tools, revenue, chatbot, timers, VGen. Let's see. Alright. Let me try that now. Let me see. Does this one work? Boink. Maybe I have to put on the full link, the HTTPS. Hang on, I'm curious. So this one was a blue lobster or balls affected by frostbite. Good lord. Aww. It's a blue lobster. How cute. Let's see. Close up of a Takis chip or brutally crushed cyclist. That I don't want to see. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to see anything that's like a full horror body, but if it's like a limb or something, I don't mind seeing that. Only because I've watched too many like actual medical documentaries where it doesn't really faze me as much. I mean, that's not to say I wouldn't have a bad reaction like IRL, but I don't know. I just don't really want to see a full dead body. Ooh, a brutally mauled hand and forearm or a yummy strawberry shortcake. I think it's an arm and a forearm for sure. Hey, leave my documentaries out of this. I love watching. Oh! Yo! Okay, that was the arm and the hand. Yay. No, I might get in trouble. Hang on. Branded content classification. Let's see. Mature? No. Significant? No. Violent or graphic depictions. Simulations or depictions of realistic violence. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm allowed to show these. But they are on the front page. This is the one from 3 months ago from, can I click? What if I click on it? Hang on. What happens if I click on it? Does it hide it again? Nope, it makes it zoomed in. Ah! Okay. We're not gonna do that. Computer tibia or a human tibia? Ooh. I don't know. I think most women kind of find, I don't know if it's for all, but for me personally, the reason why I find true crime very intriguing is one, I personally I've always liked the crime scene stuff. Probably because when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of like true crime, CSI and all those kind of stuff, and I've always just had a morbid fascination on how they find the information. And I guess it might also be just like a fascination of like mystery in general. And I think another reason why there's a lot of cases in those true crime videos where they're kind of like like a story where they're like, hey, you know, if you want to avoid this happening to you in real life, you're like the signs to look for. So in a way, yes, they're interesting because it works like a mystery story, even though they are probably true life. But they also kind of are informational in things to avoid. So there's like a weird comfort and safety in them. And that could be a reason why. But for me, I just like that I like how they solve things. You know? Like, I've always liked mystery, crime scene stuff like that. You know what I mean. Alright. Ooh! Computer tibia. Oh, it's a game. Computer tibia or a human tibia. Interesting. Okay, next. Minor traffic collision or motorcyclist's leg crushed. Either or are bad. Oh, that's awful. Okay, nope, we're not doing that. A cactus or a man fallen. Yeah, no, that motorcycle one was awful. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, it's the guy with his legs exploded. Yeesh. A cactus or a man fallen into a cactus? A cactus. Nice. Yeah, see, anything that has like the corpse stuff, I don't really... Okay, no, that would be horrifying. That looks like a strawberry though, because it's green up here. But I still don't want you to risk it. A slice being taken out of a banana cake or an ingrown toenail. That is an ingrown toenail. That is absolutely an ingrown toenail. You know, oddly enough, though, I ended up in this fascination of watching, and it's not to be weird, but they're animated, okay? So it's not an actual feat, but it's fascinating to see how the procedure to remove ingrained toenails go. Like, it's fascinating. I've only ever actually gone like a pedicure where they done that. It hurts like a bitch, but it also feels good to have it removed. Okay. Shut up. Shut up. That's definitely an ingrown toenail, and I'm not in the mood to see someone's ingrown toenail. Let's see. Behind the red hot air balloon and the blue sky and clouds, a foot damaged and bones are visible. See, the title doesn't. The title has me believing this is the foot. I am not looking at the foot. A hand with a split thumb, or a woman taking raspberries from the plate. That's definitely a split thumb. Some of these ones you could really tell because of the way they titled the SFW one. Oh yeah, that is not a split thumb! Oh, good lord. Ew! I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that either. Extreme case of cervical teratoma. Don't want to see that either. Cat prevents 9/11 from happening again, and a photo of an amputated leg. That looks like a cat. Do you watch pimple popping videos? No. Ah! Look at the baby. Fucking cat prevents 9/11. Jesus Christ, that's so cute. And no, I don't watch those ones. Those ones are gross. Oh, I don't want to see that. Degloved face victim. No. A liver on a bed or a Hello Kitty rug. Oh. It's a Hello Kitty rug. Picture of a soldier from Roblox or a severe burning. It's a burning. Nah. There's ones of these ones. You could literally tell what it is. Yeah, like, no. Definitely miss me with that. Old photo of desert or photo of documented film about medical amputations. Oh, that is fascinating. Hang on. Yo. That actually looks cool. See, like I said, stuff like that doesn't bother me. Probably also because, what else? What was I thinking? I don't know. I think it's fascinating. Explosive diarrhea. Ew. Nope. Bolts implanted in scalp for snap-on toupee. Yo. Oh, I'm curious. Whoa. I don't think that one's NSFW, but that is intriguing. I didn't even know that was a thing. So they do snap bolts implanted in scalp for snap-on toupee. That is interesting. No, maybe this is like one of the early stages of like toupees because one, grayscale photo, duh, and two, now they have like glue, right? That is oddly disturbing. Almost as oddly disturbing as me being able to eat still. Alright. Man with all the skin burnt off his face. That's definitely See, you can tell this is like the shoulders. I ain't looking at that. A guitar pick or a severed limb growing mold. I don't want to see that. Extensive necrosis. Nope. Extremely No, I don't want to see corpse. Infected open heart surgery. No. No, that's not cool. Man, nope, not cool. Nope. That's an eyeball. Dancing, a guy with his skull showing after his split. What is people's fascinations with stuff like these ones? I'd rather see it like a whoa, arm during surgery open or a red velvet cake. Ooh, I want to see this one. Yeah, that one's fascinating. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Don't take that like a dark thing, okay? Like I genuinely think that's kind of like fascinating. Irritated insides, gangrene infected leg being amputated. No, thank you. Extracted brain tumor. Oh, I kind of want to see that. Well, yeah, of course, the more extreme it gets. Oh. I mean, I know the intention, of course. It's like a almost like a baited thumbnail title, right? It's very interesting. But some of these are just a little too grotesque for me to even be curious about. Juicy ripe apple on moss on exposed cut on a man. I kinda want to see that. Oh. It's an apple. It's Twilight. Giant abdomen tumor. Or a sous vide steak. I definitely pronounced that wrong. Ooh, excuse me. Whoa, that's a massive tumor. Holy shit. That's cool. Holy shit. It's longer than... How many inches is that? It's longer than 12 inches. Holy crap. That is cool. Yeah, like I said, no interest in... Oops. Nah, my French teacher would have kicked my ass if I didn't know how to pronounce that one. Chopped head. Yeah, see, the disembodiment stuff, that one I don't really care about seeing. It's just like, oh, you're edgy for the sake of being edgy. Pulling chainsaw from log. I don't want to see that. Mangled hand after horrific wood chipper accident. No. Photograph of a wounded... Ooh. That might sound kind of fascinating. Hang on. Oh, that's not that bad. I still don't think I can show it, so I don't really want to... Okay. Ooh, femur. So this one could be Rice Krispie Squares or a man's femur. I'm guessing this is femur. Just because of like the coloration on the top left. Neon Genesis Evangelion or bloody gangrene infection. I don't want to see an infection. Man with missing organs. Ew. Mold human face. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel like it's kind of boring. Oh, you know what I kind of want to do too? I want to read I want to read Am I the Asshole prompts. Those ones are always very interesting to me. Boink. For what if the man's just missing a kin? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, here. Give me 1 second. time for Judge Himari to be in session. Okay, order. Let me know which one you guys want to read first. Do you have a butt? What? For the entire meal. Angry with my wife over a false emergency. Letting my children order full meals instead of kids. What? Kicking my homeless friend out of you know what? Let's read. I'm curious about this one. Here you go. For the false emergency, let's see. So I woke up this morning to a call from my wife as she was on her way to work, telling me that she smelled gas in the house coming through the floor vents in the basement, at the gas meter in the backyard, and that she could hear the meter hissing. So I get up, walk around the house, smelling the vents, walk downstairs, smell the gas line, furnace, dryer, and water heater. Absolutely nothing. So I put on my coat and go outside to the gas meter. I do have a butt, Jesus Christ. Where is it? Oh, what is it? The furnace is running. The furnace is running and it's making usual sound of gas moving through it. I still don't smell any natural gas, so I take a walk around the yard with our house cat in order to get some fresh air and rule out nose blindness. I re-smell everything, still nothing. I call in the big guns, my dad who worked in oil and gas for 45 years. He walks me through it again, nothing. All the while this has gone on, I've been texting my wife back and forth and she still refuses to relent that what she smells is in fact not natural gas. The meter is not making any hissing noises. Pleads with me to call the gas company. I'm reluctant to call the gas company because I have a dermatologist appointment in the morning and canceling it at this stage is going to incur a penalty, and I'll have to put it off until they can find me another appointment, which could take weeks with our healthcare system. But she won't believe anything I say, so I call the gas company. The gas company checked everything, every inch of gas line, furnace, heat, dryer, etc. with the detection equipment. Admittedly, they found the tiniest leak around the pilot light in the furnace, which amounted to technician tightening and fitting and brushing on some sealant, but I was assured that this small leak would not have been able to be detected without the equipment, much less outside or through vents, and that the meter was fine and not making noises. This amounted to essentially my entire morning being consumed by a wild goose chase, and still my wife refuses to believe that, saying that she smelled something and thinks that it was still worth calling the gas company instead of simply taking the word of two people and her husband and father-in-law who work in natural gas company every single day. I get that you don't screw around with gas leaks. This wasn't even a gas leak. It was a boogeyman. I've had a few people in my furnace at this point, and from my dad and our home inspector, none of them detected a minuscule leak. Technician didn't even seem to be concerned, yet my wife's reaction smells like a ticking time bomb. This has been one instance of a long series of what I consider paranoid delusions, and it's begun to wear on me, but maybe I'm just being a big baby. I don't think he's the asshole. Because even the gas company was like, you wouldn't detect this even without the device. No, that was so simple. But I think, yeah, he has every right to be angry because, dude, medical appointments are so hard to make nowadays. Whether you're on HMO or PPO, like, it's hard to get an appointment for anything nowadays. I'd be pissed. Like, respectfully, like, be like, you know what? I get it. I'll schedule for something, but I'm not gonna miss my appointment, you know? Not the asshole. That was stupid. Am I the asshole for expecting my friend to pay me back for their entire meal? No. But we'll see. I had a friend over one evening and we had 2 drinks and decided to DoorDash some food. Friend picked a relatively expensive restaurant and ordered a lot of food. Their portion of the bill, not including tip and extra fees, was around $40. I paid for the DoorDash and they said they would Venmo me for their meal. They only ate part of the meal and put the rest in the fridge. We had a few more drinks and they Ubered home, forgetting to grab the rest of their food. The next day, they sent me $20 on Venmo. I reminded them that it was a $40 plus tip, and they came back with I only ate half my food. I figured you could have had the rest, so that's why I only paid half. What? I went off, and they grudgingly and angrily sent me another 20, nothing for a tip, and told me I was the asshole and overreacted. Now they won't talk to me. Nah, you're the no. You're not the asshole. Yeah, you. What kind of logic? Oh, I only ate half my food. No. You still bought it. They still paid. You gotta. Yeah, yeah. You gotta. That is a wild take. What the fuck? Ooh, this is fun. No. For kicking my homeless friend out of my house. Ooh. I'm curious about this one. Am I the asshole for kicking my homeless friend out of my house? I, 32M. This is so cool. I, 32M, live with my wife, 29F, somewhere in France. Earlier this year, one of her close friends, 30F, got dumped by her boyfriend and he kicked her out. She couldn't go to her mom because she lives with her grandma, and she said it was too stressful. But it could have been an option. They live like 6 hours away by car from us. Right? My wife is very kind and invited her to stay with us during our wedding prep. She slept in our room for 3 weeks, and the night of our wedding, it was supposed to be temporary just until she figured things out. Makes sense. Now it's been 5 months. Oh, what? She never said when she planned to leave. I kept asking her to look for a job, but every time it looked like she was going to start, she went on vacation instead. We helped her update her resume and even sent her profile to a few companies. If we hadn't done it for her, she would have lost the benefits completely. She sent a total of 1 resume in her own in the last 10 months. Wow. She lives in our living room, which is half our... Oh my gosh, I have a story for this. Give me 1 sec. She lives in our living room, which is half our flat. She keeps the shutters closed all day until she wakes up 12 or even 4 p.m. So we have no natural light. My wife and I both work from home. We do meetings from the kitchen on a stool because we don't want to wake her up. She almost never does dishes or clean. And when she does, it's... I told her many times I don't feel comfortable entering the living room while she sleeps, but nothing changes. A few months ago, I finally asked, when are you leaving? She looked confused, like, leaving what? I said, the apartment. She initially was planning on September. She never said a word about that, or maybe now October. I was so relieved because that talk was hard for me. Then mid-September, she left for a few weeks without telling us, leaving all of her stuff. She texted the morning that she was coming back that day. I asked, okay, but then you leave right after? ? She said, what do you mean leave? I reminded her of our talk. She said she didn't remember. Then she said, if I don't find a job, I'll see what I can do during October. She didn't say that. We talked again recently. I told her she uses ambiguity to her advantage and that her silence is driving me crazy. She cried a lot, but I still talk to try to emphasize our feelings over hers during the conversation. I made her acknowledge, and she tell me she understood the conversation, felt like she understood. Fast forward to today, and she still didn't give me a date. She just said, I think I'll leave next week and take my stuff in November. No, you give me a date, and after that, you're not living here. She said, I don't know, which pissed me off, and I told her after the 1st of November, she won't be living here. She said, okay, but told my wife she was leaving around November. Now I feel trapped in my own home and tired of this situation. I know we could have been more firm, when she moved in, but am I the asshole for kicking my homeless friend out of my house? No, it's your house. Okay. You're so sweet, Mr. Wacky. No, it's her house. Or it's your house. Um, it's reminded me of a story. Remember that former friend that I told you, that I lived with, uh, at the start of the hang on, let me get a drink first. This is gonna be a yap. You know, I might make these a thing. This is so fun. BBL, be back later. Uh, Here, let me change the title to Reddit readings, yapping and reacting to Reddit. I This is fun. Okay, so story time. I had the former friend that I lived with during the start of the pandemic was kind of like this. Um, he had little to no motivation to do anything, right? He wanted to go for like voice acting, and there were so many opportunities that he was given, including me giving him opportunities and listings that came across my feed because I was an artist that had some connections and people that I followed, right? And I helped him build up his resume and everything, and he still did nothing with it, right? Like, giving him a lot of opportunities. There was even like a recruiting lady that English only, please. English or Japanese, or I should really add that to my rules, but predominantly English only, please. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, he had all of these opportunities and he just did nothing with them, and it was frustrating because, you know, what was it? He was literally like 30, almost 30, right? Living with his mom, and his mom still paid for everything. He was unemployed. All he did was like, oh, hang on. All he did was wake up, play video games, and that's it. And I don't know, the story like this just reminds me of that. So she's pretty much mooching off of her friend's house and just taking advantage of it, honestly. Guy's not the asshole for kicking her out. In fact, he probably should have just kicked her out sooner because she was so wishy-washy. Waiting until November is just wild. But yeah, no, not the asshole. I would genuinely hate anybody like this because you're taking advantage of the kindness of people's heart. Plus, you're not even contributing anything. Like, if you're living for free, the least you could do is help clean up after yourself, right? Like, you genuinely just have to clean up after yourself, you know? Maintain your area and actually take it seriously. Yeah, exactly. So it's a very interesting. Um yeah. Am I the asshole for not let's look for another one that I can at least relate to. Am I the asshole for not wanting our friend to ever come back to our house after he ate literally everything we owned? Whoa. Let me see. Oh, for making my kid a priority over my brother's kids. Am I the asshole for calling my friend's husband a useless piece of shit? Okay, let's read these two ones. This one's great. Am I the asshole for not wanting our friend to ever come back to our house after he literally ate everything we owned? Huh? Eh? What happened? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Wait, what? The furniture, the cats, no. What? I'm so confused. Okay. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. My husband and I live abroad. Earlier this year, a mutual acquaintance, let's call him Kay, reached out saying he'd been scammed with an apartment rental and had nowhere to stay. At first, we only offered a weekend, but he was polite, helped around the house, and seemed grateful, so we ended up letting him stay the full 20 days he asked for. During that time, some things rubbed us the wrong way. He never bought groceries, and multiple times he pretended he was going to pay but forgot his wallet, or claimed that he could use Apple Pay, not accepted at our local supermarket. He'd eat away more than his share. Once my husband and I shared half a pizza and he ate the other pizza half without contributing. Still, we felt bad for him, so we let it go. We stayed friendly. A few months later, we were planning a 17-day trip. Since he was struggling with rent, we offered him to stay at our place in exchange for taking care of our dog. I even wrote a Google Doc with instructions for the house, dog care, gym, access, etc. I told him he could eat anything that was going to expire. When we came back, everything was gone, and I mean everything. The entire fridge, freezer, pantry. He finished 2 jars of jam, a jar of peanut butter, a giant Costco of olive oil, condiments, rice snacks, cheese, and even my husband's supplements. Whoa! He completely destroyed a ceramic pan. He consumed things that usually last us 6 months in just 2 weeks. I honestly suspect he might have taken stuff with him because it's insane how much was missing. I didn't confront him except to ask him to replace the pan, which he mocked me about. It's just a pan. Why are you making it a big deal? 'Cause it's ceramic. It's ceramic. What? Dude, ceramic? Oh my god, I dream of owning ceramic cookingware. That shit is expensive. I feel deeply disrespected. Now he keeps texting me, acting like nothing happened, and wants to hang out. I told my husband I don't want him in our home ever again. My husband says I'm being too harsh, and if he wants to stay friends, that's his choice, but I feel completely taken advantage and disrespected. So am I that ass? No! No! Husband needs to shut the fuck up. First of all, what happened to the dog? Hang on. He didn't consume it all in that time. He just emptied your place and took it back with him. Yep. He stole. Hang on. Yeah, the olive oil was an obvious tell. Hang on. What happened to the dog? Baby's our dog. How's the dog doing? OP, don't even get me started. I'm extremely guilty for leaving my puppy with this good for nothing. Luckily, she's totally fine now and shows no signs that anything bad happened, but at this point, I don't trust him. Oh, God. Yeah, no, not the asshole. That's disgusting. See, I go back to, oh my gosh. See, here's the thing that's bad. A lot of these stories, I go back to thinking about that former friend. And I don't know why I let that friendship go on for so long. And I excused so much for so long when he was such a piece of shit of a person. Ay. Stealing makes more sense, but I choose to believe he drank the olive oil. That can't be good for you. But you'd also be surprised how much someone would actually use in terms of like cooking oil. I've seen people go ham with that shit. But yeah, I'm just thinking a lot about my past friendship. That is diabolical. Oh my god, because that dude is gonna be like 40 and still living with his mother. Depends on which bottle, right? I think I have one. Let me see. The one I have is like 2 liters. Yeah, 2 liters. Yeah, no, that's crazy wild. All right, guys, we have one more. I want to read this one. This has been really fun. I think I'm definitely gonna do a segment like this. Um, I think I thoroughly enjoyed this. Okay, am I the asshole for calling my friend's husband a useless piece of shit? No, just kidding. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna move my. Ooh, boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna move my OBS so I could still read it. My best friend and her husband have 4 kids: 8F, 6F, 4F, and 3F. My friend's husband is a great dad when someone is there to help. When he's all alone with all 4 kids, he gets overwhelmed and freeze. Oh no. It's these kind of stories. Oh my. Okay. Brace yourself, guys. A few weeks ago, my friend was sick, so I brought over dinner. We thought it was just a bad cold. When we were eating, my friend went to the bathroom and the 3-year-old followed her. 3-year-old came running out saying mom was throwing up. All of the kids ran to the bathroom, followed by my friend's husband. We helped her clean up while her husband went to get the nausea medicine and thermometer. When we came back, I asked him to get the kids out of the bathroom so she could have some space. After we got the kids out, I took her temp and it came back to almost 104. Shit. So I went out to get her some Tylenol and water. I get back and the kids are all in the bathroom again because their dad can't keep them away from the bathroom for 2 minutes. I give her the Tylenol and water and she almost immediately starts to vomit again. She then passes out. Her husband just stood there while I was trying to get her into recovery position, get the kids away from her, and call 911. I managed to get all of them out of the bathroom, and the husband is coming back every 20 seconds asking if I can call their nanny to help with the kids, if I can go to the hospital with her. Did I start the dishwasher, or does he need to hand... Oh my god. When my friend regained consciousness, he even started asking her how to do bedtime for the little one. Oh my god. Did she wash her pajamas yet? Did she get screen time that day? Or can he put on a movie? I told him his wife couldn't hold his hand right now and he just had to figure it out. He told me he's not usually the one that deals, oh my god, with this, and he's trying the best he can. Then goes back to asking what stories the kids like. What setting does he put the sound machine on? How did they... Oh my god. I don't even want to finish this. I just snapped and told him to figure it out on his own and called him a useless piece of shit. It's been nearly a month and he still acts all pissy when I stop by the house. My friend says he'll get over it, but my boyfriend thinks I was Your boyfriend needs to shut the fuck up. Oh my... Yes, because there's actual guys like this. You know, usually where... It is so common, especially even in like Asian families, right? There's a tendency of stuff to be like this where the man is completely useless because they let the wife handle everything and they don't even bother. I had a friend, oh my gosh, humanity's gonna go on a tangent, but I basically had a friend who was kind of like this too, where the wife did everything. They always had to ask, hey, like it's like having another child to raise, right? And I've heard so many fucking stories like this where the guy is incapable of doing anything on his own. Like, oh, what? There was one story where he just had to make kids dinner, right? And the husband couldn't even do that. I was like, both he and his wife were working, and he couldn't even be bothered to learn how to make food for his own fucking kids, dude. No, you're not. And the boyfriend being all like, oh, that was unnecessary. That means the boyfriend is the exact same way. Red alert. Nah. Wife is unconscious and he's asking about bedtime stories and sippy cups. Yeah, honestly. He froze in an actual emergency. He didn't freeze. No, that wasn't an act. I guess it was an emergency because his wife was passing out and everything. But like, dude, you gotta get like, you gotta get smacked. Oh my god. Am I Am I the asshole? Okay, I want to read one more because this is a. Ooh! I want to read one more. Am I the asshole for telling a woman to charge a guy more at a yard sale? For stepping back from caring for my disabled parent because it's destroying my mental health? Am I the ooh? No, because I'm not a parent. Nor do I have a disabled parent. Am I the asshole for not disclosing my medical history to a stranger? Depends. Am I the asshole for not realizing I hurt someone's feelings because I said no to giving them some baby fish? What? I might read that one. Hang on. For filing a police report on a good friend who was caught on video stealing my boyfriend's camera at dinner. She refused to help me either replace it or pay. Yep. Nope. You're not the asshole. Overcompensate. Yo. Okay. Calling my boyfriend an idiot. Throwing my nephew out of a family party. These are good. Okay. I definitely want to do more of these. Okay, we'll do two more. We'll do two more and then we'll call it there for today. Because my brain is still fried from doing all that application stuff. And it's like, it's fried and at the same time inspired. Does that make sense? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay, am I the asshole for not disclosing my medical history to a stranger? This varies. I probably have my own takes. Oh, wait. Should we call this story like Tanuki Takes or something? Ooh. Okay. Brainstorming. Okay. I, 27F, am an amputee. Ever since my amputation, countless of people have asked what happened to me. At first, I wasn't bothered by it, and sometimes would poke fun saying a shark bit it off or some other random story. However, as time progressed, it began to upset me more and more. I would get stopped in the middle of a parking lot, stopped in busy side of the store, someone stopped me on my way to and from appointments. The part that bothered me the most is that they didn't even have the decency to introduce themselves, make small talk, or even ask, oh! One morning I was outside a hotel. Oh, I was outside a hotel. What? I was outside a hotel. What? Oh my god, that's bad typing. Was in smoking. The lady comes outside and immediately asks, what did you do to lose your leg? Mind you, it was like nearly 6 a.m. I said verbatim, you haven't said good morning, hello, or even asked my name, yet you feel entitled to my medical history. Would you like that to happen to you? She started cussing me out and said I was rude and a cunt, etc. Am I the asshole for feeling like this? TLDR, people always ask me what happened to my amputated leg. Is the first thing they say without even being cordial enough to introduce themselves or have small talk. Yeah. No, she's not the ass. Yes. Okay, no. She's not the asshole because, it built up, right? And it only takes one person who keep asking you consistently for you to be like, to finally be fed up. Not the asshole. Could she have said it a little bit better? Kinder? Yeah, but she's also not entitled to, because honestly, if someone at 6 a.m. came up to me and was just like, hey, like, what happened to your leg and all that stuff, and I was tired, I would have been like, hi to you too, dude. Right? Like, I feel like the least people could do is be like, hey, sorry to bother you, just wanted to ask out of curiosity, like, what happened to your leg, right? You could just say hi, you know? Not the asshole, but. Uh-oh. Shh. Hang on. Sorry about that. I had a mailman needed something signed. But yeah, no, definitely not the asshole. That's fucking rude. Did you win? Did I win what? No, I just needed something signed. I didn't win anything, sadly. It's more like bills. Alright, last one, everybody. And then we'll call Eddie Bug. That's enough. It's done. The big scary mailman is gone. What you sniffing for, huh? Pat, pat, pat. Okay, go. Yeah, right. It's because they fucking knocked. Alright, last story. Am I the asshole for telling someone her her fiance is overcompensating? That is hilarious. Hi, y'all. This is going to be a quick story. I'm at work and bored, so I thought I would share. I'm getting to the age where everyone I know is either getting engaged, married, or having babies. My 23F friends Ava and Will 26F FM. Oh, okay. Female to male, I guess. Got engaged 2 weeks ago. Let me set the scene. My friend group decided to take a small trip up to a cabin in Oklahoma. We managed to get a cabin large enough for 10 beds. Some of the bunks and others were in their own separate rooms, so we were able to fix 13 people in this cabin. The married people took the rooms, everyone else grabbed the bunk, and one dude took the couch downstairs. Sometime during the day, Ava and Will went for a walk on a short trail behind the cabin. Hang on. The run-ons are throwing me off. When they got back, some were watching TV or getting ready for dinner. Ava, who was glowing and giddy, came over to the kitchen island and showed us her ring. Lots of squealing and hugs, and later we were all talking about the plans and whatnot. When Lindsay, 24, and the fiance to Kyle came down from upstairs and asked what was going on, Kyle explained the past half hour and all was fine. The writing on this is awful. After dinner, the group went to different parts of the house and were doing their own thing. Ava, Lindsay, myself, and a couple of others were drinking off the table, talking about different diamond cuts when Lindsay put her hand next to Ava's and said, "Oh, I guess mine's bigger." Ava looked taken aback and the others looked uncomfortable. I've never been one to hold back, so I responded with, "Well, her man's not trying to overcompensate for everything." She called me a bunch of names and brought up stuff from the past. Kyle and I dated sophomore year. Kyle came over where everyone... What the fuck? There's so much context. This was bad. I don't like this one. Chotomate. We're gonna find one more. I don't like that one. That was poorly written. I don't care. That was poorly written. Yeah, definitely not the asshole, but could have been a better friend and actually defended her other friend. Am I the asshole for calling my mom an idiot after my advice about co-signing a loan? Nope. Am I the asshole for stepping back from caring for my disabled parent? No. For telling my mom she was behind on support? Jesus. Demanding a friend replace a hand-painted signed copy of the Song of Achilles, I don't care when she gets married. Am I the asshole for uninviting my sister-in-law from my wedding after she leaked my... Oh, damn. I want one that I can relate to, you know? For not hurting... Nope. Am I the asshole for choosing nope? To sell my house? Am I the asshole for telling no? Ooh, hang on. Ooh. Alright. Last one. Here, I might need to resize this. Last one, everyone. Oh shit. How do I is it shift? Nope. Alt Control. Oh no, it's Alt. E. Last one. Bump bump. Can we read it? Probably not, huh? Okay, let's do it that way. And then let's read this last one, talk about it, and then call it there. I definitely want to do more of these ones. This is fun. We can call it Tanuki Talks or something. Okay, ready? Okay. I, 20M, am the middle child in a family that honestly feels like a case study of what family therapy tries to prevent. Oh, I can relate to this. Okay. Comes with Tanuki lore. My mom's an alcoholic with serious psychological issues and a bit of an Oedipus complex that even Freud would throw his hands up at. My older brother, 28, who is a bit of an addict, dropped out of college years ago and survives off debts and favors that usually end up paying for. My sister can't even make her own breakfast, and my 12-year-old brother, who's autistic, is probably the most emotionally mature person in the house. Damn. Well, I'll be brief. Basically, I've been taking care of everyone for as long as I can remember. I don't even sound like a victim, but it's the truth. When I was a teenager, I spent countless nights picking up my mother from her work events, where she would get drunk until she passed out, urinate on herself, and start yelling at her coworkers. My older brother constantly asked me for money to pay off his debts from buying marijuana, and my sister always came to me crying after another fight with my mother or whatever she needed money for some emergency that turned out to be movie tickets. Did I say Odysseus? Oedipus? Oedipus. Oedipus complex. Man. Okay. A few weeks ago, I received the best news of my life. I got accepted into a scholarship and internship program in London. It was an incredible opportunity because it was something that I had worked hard for while studying and working 2 jobs. I cried. I'm not even ashamed of it. For once, I felt that all the sacrifices and sleepless nights had been worth it. That night I told my family, foolishly expecting them to be proud of me. They weren't. Oof. My mother basically asked me who will help her with the bills when I left, then started yelling across the dining room. My older brother told me it must be easy for me to run off to Europe while leaving them to sink into the shit. And my sister accused me of abandoning her, saying I promised her I would always be there for her, and then brought up the mistakes I made when I was 16. Even my little brother called me an idiot, although I'm pretty sure he was just repeating what he heard others say. They all called me selfish when I'm still the invisible pillar of this family. I don't even earn much, but everything I have ends up in their hands somehow. I never thought about abandoning them or cutting off contact, but their reaction left me dismayed. I've been selling my things, saving every penny, organizing the paperwork, and preparing to leave at the end of the year. None of them talk to me anymore, and honestly, this time, I'm not going to apologize for taking the chance to think about what they want, but I can't help but think about how much my family will fall apart if I leave, even though I'm not thinking about leaving for good. They don't even talk to me, and they spend their time talking shit about me. Honestly, the one I'm most worried about is my younger brother. It's not his fault, so am I the asshole? Dude, this is a loaded one. I relate to this a lot. Here's a bit of Himari lore. Like, I was talking to you guys about, me having to live with my shitty friend at the beginning of the pandemic, right? And that also kind of stems out from OP's situation, where pretty much had shitty parents, shitty siblings, and like I totally relate to it. Not to go into too much detail, but I had what they called one narcissistic parent and one emotionally empty, there's a word for it, emotionally absent parent. Ooh, Remind me on Discord, and I'll probably do something like that. But yeah, I had an emotionally narcissistic parent and an emotionally unavailable parent. Both were equally abusive, physically, mentally, emotionally, all the works. They were both just as bad. Um, and around 2020, yeah, around like mid 2020, I left home. You know, not because I wanted to, not because I was ready to, but because I had to for safety purposes. um, I left. And that's how I ended up staying with my friend who was in a completely different side of the state. And that ended up being a shitty experience in and itself. But kind of like OP, I had a lot of my money taken from me. That's why I'm in the current financial situation I'm in now is because of my mother, right? She opened cards with my information that I didn't know about. She maxed out all of those cards. Any extra money that I had from financial aid, she would take, right? So I couldn't even put any of my excess money from financial aid back so I could have graduated university without debt. Yeah. Yeah. Um she pretty much put me almost to like $50,000 in debt, give or take. Um, and I was in university for almost like 5 years, and each semester I had like 3 grand extra. Um, yeah, I had 3 grand extra every semester, and every semester it would disappear because she would take it. And that 3 grand, so it was like 3 grand times two, 6 grand times five, so like literally like I would have graduated debt free. Yeah, no. I would have graduated debt free. And it, I'm just appalled. Like, I really relate to the story a lot because I would never consider someone the asshole for leaving their family to fend for themselves. Like, I was my family's piggy bank, basically. Like, even when I had, like, my brothers worked, but their money was almost never touched. Mine, yes, all the time. I had a full time job, and I think I mentioned this story once before. I had a full time job, and I would have to ask for permission to use my own money. Or there was times, yeah, I think I talked about this when I came back to stream, but there was an instance where I had to make $100 stretch, if even at all, right? Sometimes it was 25, sometimes it was 50, sometimes it was 100, but I had to make that stretch for a week while I was in university. So if I had to buy meals, if I had to buy school supplies, I had to figure it out somehow, right? Never got that money back. I still have a good amount of debt left. Um, I think earlier this year I was able to file for bankruptcy to get a good chunk of that debt removed, but now I have to deal with like that bankruptcy for like a good amount of years. Um, and I still have the student loan debt that she has left me with. So it's crazy. I just never would feel bad for someone to like leave their family to fend for themselves because honestly, a lot of people don't realize financial abuse is also abuse, and it's fucking insane on top of everything else. Like when you live with a narcissistic parent, no, no. I wouldn't say strong. I think I was just desperate to leave. Um, I was a very stunted adult when I left because, when you're raised by a narcissist too, a lot of it is like you can't make your own decisions for yourself without their permission, basically. So I didn't even know how to do a lot of things. I had to learn a lot the hard way. And, you know, I was almost, I was like at the risk of being homeless towards the end of 2020 because the situation with my former friend got really bad. So I was almost homeless. Was able to move back to the city I lived at because I was able to find an apartment. I had the money from EDD, right? That was a blessing in disguise. Um, So I was able to move, and now I live with like my best friend, and I'm able to survive, but I still am in like the biggest struggle end of it, because kind of like the OP story, I left. I haven't seen or talked to my family in like the 5 years now. It's crazy. But I would never see someone like this as an asshole. You gotta take care of yourself if your family's not even gonna be there for you. If they're not gonna like respect your choices, if they're not even gonna respect what you're sacrificing, if they're just like, my mother always had this idea of like, she doesn't need to ask for permission. Oh, you have money come in the bank? I'm taking it. There was one time I almost got stranded on a trip, okay, because she took money out of my bank account without telling me. I went to a different city, right? I took a flight, stayed at a hotel, almost could not pay for the hotel because when I landed, my bank account got cleaned out because she needed the money. And I'm like, you couldn't have told me? Because it was my last paycheck from the job I was working, right? And I was trying to switch jobs. And, yeah. She took all 800 out of my checking account. That'll be for a different story. Anywho, sorry to get overly heavy. I'll probably save that for another Tanuki talks. Oh my gosh, I almost mixed the two words. We'll have some more of these episodes, little chats, right? Maybe have some soju. Because it'll probably get a little too heavy. But I definitely appreciate doing these am I the asshole type of reading stories thingy. It's been nice. Tanuki Talks for Tanukis Anonymous. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to like draw a little meme when we're sitting in our circle. It's just me introducing myself with all the Himalos around me and be like, hi, I'm Himari. Oh, that'd be great. But I definitely will enjoy doing more of these. I think I'll probably like schedule them appropriately. And we could just do some like Tanuki Talks episodes, read more from Reddit, like AMA, Am I the Asshole type of shit. That'd be very fun. Hi, I'm Wacky. I have issues too. Hi, Wacky. Stuff like that. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me for this impromptu, all over the place stream on Friday. I'll be live again on Monday. And yeah, keep on the lookout for my schedule this week or on Twitter and or Discord. It'll be up usually by Sunday evening, if not sooner. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Keep also a lookout for Sunday. I'm dropping a vlog. That's exciting. I'm working really hard to get it done by then. I know there's still a couple of edits I need to do, but regardless, it'll be up. Thank you for joining me, Himalos. I will catch you guys next time. Be on your best behavior. Be safe this weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. And farewell. Oyasumari. And all that jazz. Bye-bye.